Let's look at how to draw a bar graph. First thing is we need to get the data ready. So basically convert the raw data to table form. That's the very first step. Draw your axis. Okay. So basically for that, we need to understand what is the exact data about. So we have fruits and the oats, right? So basically this is fruits versus oats graph. Choose your scale. So for that, we need to look at the maximum and the minimum. So everything is under 90s and 70s and 80s. So maximum and minimum is, so we need to take a scale of 10, I guess. If my space allows me to take 10, I'll take 10. If not, I'll take 20. So let me make it a bit complicated. Let me make 20. And let me take the graph which is horizontal, because you guys generally do vertical. Let me do horizontal. Label your axis. My axis label will be, see, all of this you have to decide before you start drawing. On the sheet of paper, you should not be erasing anything. So label is fruits. Okay, I already have the label, fruits and oats. Draw the bar graph, add the title, and so on and so forth. Okay, our basic information is ready. So let me put across the, I need space for the label and everything as well. Again, I have a small space, I have a limited resource. I'm trying to fit in this data. Okay, so that's the agenda. I need to write the title over here. Then I can write the scale somewhere over here. So I'll do that at the last. Then what should I start with? So let's start with banana at the bottom. So some space. Okay, let me have this width. So what I'm doing here is I'll take a scale. See, this is what I would physically do. If I have a sheet of paper which has no marking, in this case there is marking, but still say I don't have marking. So what will I do is I'll fix the width, right? Maybe 1.5 centimeter, so on and so forth. Then what will I do is I'll continue to mark it in this way. This being the gap, actually, I need to have the gap as well. So now we have everything set. Let me copy. Okay, that's good enough gap, I guess. Similar to the other ones. Okay. Okay, now let's see if this is good enough. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good enough. So this is your, say, pineapple or banana, whatever you guys want to write. So I'll write pineapple. That's my grapes. This is my mango. This is my orange. This is my apple. This is my banana. Now the scale along the horizontal. Here to what is that I'm doing? I'm fixing the length for 1 unit. Okay, so that's my length. This is my next one. Closer, the better. So let me, I mean, you guys can use the scale and you should be doing this. I don't have choice, so I'm doing this. Yeah, that's good enough. So let me erase all of this. Okay. So we have a benchmark. So basically, I used a scale in a very light manner. I did all of this, right? So I have the required benchmark and marking and everything. So scale is something that I'll decide. So we need to reach 100. So if I take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, we can. So we can take a scale of 100. I mean 10. 1 unit is 10 votes. So that's how you decide the scale. Again, I repeat, see, this small things you won't be getting in written form, because these are too small, I mean, these are very minute details, and it's better to learn by using common sense. See, once you draw your x and y axis given the space, right, you need to make use of the space to the furthest possible, to the maximum possible, and display the required data. So for that, you need to do a bit of trial and error, and you will get it. Okay. So here I decided the scale depending on the space, not because I wanted to take 10, because the space is allowing me to take 10. That was my key factor. Okay, guys. So that is one thing that you guys have to keep in mind, and this will not be told per se. So let's have the value over here: 10, 20, 30 volts, 40 volts, 50 volts, 60 volts, 70 volts, 80, 90, and this is 100. So all these are volts, and this has to do with fruits. Okay, so everything is ready, and title. So favorite fruits, and then scale, 1 unit is equal to 10 volts. And now the drawing. So we have 83. 83 will be here. Actually, I'll do one thing, guys. Let me do it here. Again, I'm dealing with a different scenario, so accordingly, I'm getting smarter. My advantage over here is I can erase, right? So what will I do is I'll draw the bar graph for all, and then erase to extent whatever I need. That's that, done. All the bar graph is drawn. All I have to do is adjust to the value. So first is 83, so this is around 80, and 83 is somewhere over here. Again, I should be using a scale and doing it. Then we have 90, clearly. It's over here. I might be wrong, but ideally I should be using a scale and doing it. Okay, guys. Please use scale everywhere while doing it. So basically it should be something like this. I take a scale and done. Right? 70 is somewhere over here. And then I'll go here and mark. 77. We have one more 77 and 78. So let me mark that as well. Did you guys get an idea? So being a bit creative helps. That's 78. You should draw all of this. It actually, even I can do that. I don't know why am I doing this. What I was trying to show you guys is that we should always draw with scale. So this is 77. This is 78, right? Clean straight lines. Then we have done this. Then mango is 91. 90 is over here. We already have a benchmark. This is 90. This is 91. Then what else? We are done. So remaining is to erase. So all I have to do now is erase, 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 and erase. And here, erase this as well. Okay, so we need to put ticks actually in something like this. You can shade also, so that it's easier for people to. Don't waste your time on shading and everything. You shade, but not too much. See, now it's much easier to exactly understand where the graphs are, and marking is very important. This is 50. I should have marked it. I did mark it that time, but it was in a different layer. Okay, so basically this is how you keep everything in place. So you draw the graph, add the title, add a key or label if need be. So that we'll discuss when need be. See, one hidden, or let me write it as tip. Use scale and straight line. Always use scale and straight lines. Don't do it without this. Always. Even if you want to draw the marking, use scale. If you want to decide on the gaps, use scale. Fix it. No, fix it. Fix that 0.5. I'll leave a space of 0.5 and 1 centimeter width is what I'll take. Fix those values and keep drawing. It's that simple, but you have to use your scale and always draw the straight lines. Don't ever draw with hand. So these are the tips that you have to keep in mind.